Hi, my name's Randy Snook, and I've always been intrigued by the wonderful soft look of pictorialist photography from the early 20th century, which has kind of come back, especially with the use of the Lensbaby. However, it can be a little bit pricey, especially for a student, to try and achieve that look in their own photography. So I began experimenting and wandering the aisles of Lowe's and Home Depot and doing some research until I came up with what I think is an elegant, simple, inexpensive solution to get a great pictorialist, soft focus kind of look, which I'm calling the pipe dream, because it consists of a pipe, an adapter, and a lens to create that dreamy pictorialist look. So this is a 1¼ inch PVC joint union, which costs about $5. This is a single element positive meniscus lens from Surplus Shed, which was $4.50 plus shipping. And this is a Canon to 55mm reverse adapter ring, which is about $2 to $3 depending on where you get it on eBay. So all told, including a little bit of paint and glue, which aren't shown, for under $15 you can create this lens. So the first thing, and there's a complete supply list at the end of the video, you buy one of these 1¼ inch PVC joint unions and you just unscrew this part, remove, and set aside that part. And then there's a little rubber ring which you hopefully can peel out easier than I am. There we go. And so all you have is these two pieces that you're then going to spray paint black and assemble with these other two pieces and mount it on your camera. So simple, but so cool. So I'll be back in a while after I've spray painted these. The first and one of the most important aspects of this is screwing in the 55 reverse adapter, because there are actually no threads in the back. I'm basically jam threading it into place. It's just close to the same size. So you must put it in and make sure it's very parallel, because it can go slightly askew. So you just give it a start, see if it's going in straight, and which it is. Amazing, first try. And then just screw it down as tightly as you can. And once you've got it nice and tight, you're good. What I'm going to do now is take just a little bit of super glue and put it around to help stabilize it. Now, in my tests, this is probably not even necessary. It seemed to hold just fine just with that jam threading. But I'll try and add a little bit of long-term stability with the super glue. Now that I have completed the jam, fit, and glue of the reverse adapter, it is time to take our positive meniscus lens and to attach it to the unit that screws into the front. Now there is a concave and convex side, so you want the convex side facing down, the concave side facing towards you or towards the center. You simply center it into the gap. It is ever so slightly larger than the hole. Once that is done, I'm going to take my wife's well-used glue gun, and then I am going to put a small bead of hot glue around the lens to hold it into place. Once the glue has set up, which does not take long. You now simply pull up the front unit, screw it into the other half of the pipe, and this screwing in and screwing out will allow the lens to focus closer and further away. And by setting it into the back with the particular focal length that has been chosen, you will still be able to focus to infinity with this particular lens choice. Okay, now that we've completed our lens, it's simply a matter of mounting it to the camera. So we'll go red dot to red dot as we would with any lens. Mount it, and now we can focus the pipe dream by simply screwing and unscrewing it. Currently, it has a single aperture. You can make homemade apertures to insert if you'd like to, though the maximum effect of the lens will occur with no aperture inserted into it. After having used the pipe dream for a while now, one thing I have discovered is that you really do need several additional apertures, both to handle brighter lighting conditions and to create different looks, different levels of sharpness or softness that you may like. So this one is very simple, just made out of paper. It's actually cardstock and then cut with an X-Acto knife, spray painted black, and then just make it just right so it'll kind of wedge itself in as you insert it, and then you're ready to shoot. So just a small little accessory item that will help make the pipe dream an even better lens to use. So I'm excited and I hope you enjoy it as much as I have been. I thought it would be helpful to show a couple different examples with the pipe dream being used at two different apertures. This first example is with no aperture insert, which is approximately f1.4. This next image is with the aperture insert shown in the video, which is approximately f3.2. And then just a different scene to try and show the difference again, first at f1.4 and then at f3.2. And finally, let's finish up with the supply list.